morning, everyone. So we are in Durango at the Caboose Motel, and we are getting ready to head over to Wolf Creek Pass. Today we have a kickstands up at 10 a.m. It's a little after 8 right now, so people are grabbing coffees, breakfast, all those kind of things, loading up the bikes, and then we'll be on our way. And I have never explored this area. I've come down for the Four Corners rally and done some riding down here in the Durango and Cortez area, but I really haven't gone past that. So I am actually pretty excited to do that. So and I'm excited to bring you guys along. All right, let's go. Heading out of Durango, the mountains start to open up into big valleys and rivers. The curvy roads and beautiful views are perfect for a day on the motorcycle. Our first stop along the way is Pagosa Springs. This town is famous for its hot springs, which are actually some of the deepest geothermal hot springs in the world. The word Pagosa comes from a Ute phrase that means healing waters, and people have been soaking here for centuries. We didn't have time for a spa day, but it's definitely worth a return trip if you love natural hot tubs with mountain views. Climbing higher towards the pass, we came across Treasure Falls, a 105-foot waterfall right off the highway. Legend says a group of Frenchmen buried a treasure chest full of gold somewhere nearby in the 1700s, and that's where the name comes from. Nobody's ever found the treasure, but honestly, the waterfall itself feels like the real prize. Just a quick place to stop with beautiful views. There's a waterfall back there, and we have these views. Look at that. I just love it. Love Colorado. Love everything that we get to have here. Wolf Creek Pass is a part of U.S. Highway 160, cutting across the San Juan Mountains. It's named after the Wolf Creek that runs nearby, but no one's really sure how the creek got its name. If the name sounds familiar, you might know the old country song by C.W. McCall. It's basically a storytelling ballad about a runaway semi-truck barreling down the pass with a load of chickens. Thankfully, our brakes work today. As we reached the top of Wolf Creek Pass at about 10,857 feet, we were greeted with sweeping mountain views in every direction. On clear days, you can see across the San Luis Valley all the way to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. The pass is steep too. The east side drops down with a 7% grade, which is why you'll see those big runaway truck ramps. For us bikers though, it's pure riding bliss. Curves, switchbacks, and fresh mountain air. friends, so we are back down in Durango. He followed us as we went up to Wolf Creek Pass, stopped, did our devotional, and then turned around and came down. We did stop at a restaurant just at the bottom as you come into Pagosa Springs to have lunch, where we ran into a couple of people that gave us these little itty bitty Jesuses and said, because a little Jesus goes a long way. I liked it. I like the style. But we are just hanging out at our hotels. You know, it was really kind of looking to be crappy weather, and we decided to come down to the hotel rooms and just relax. A couple of people were taking naps. We had a late lunch and then followed by some Cold Stone ice cream, as you saw. And so it was just, everybody was ready for a nap. So that's what we did. Actually, someone's getting ready to take off. I'm willing to bet that Keith got a little hungry. His meal at lunch was not necessarily what he was expecting. And so he mentioned that when he got hungry, he might run down the road for something. But we just decided to, you know, fend for ourselves for tonight when it came to dinner, just because we did have such a late lunch and everybody was tired. And so, you know, that's kind of what we're doing. So I've just been hanging out. I just got off the phone with Levi. He is on the East Coast, so I always try and call him before it gets too late. I've got everything almost charged, actually. We've been here for a little while, and eventually we will meet up and probably do some games.
Shut up, Lenny. That's beside the point. Shut up, Lenny.
Hey friends, so we ended up going and playing some card games for a little while, but we did all call it a night early. We have kickstands up at 8:30 in the morning, and then we're gonna head to Silverton for church service, and then we'll make our way back over the pass and head back to Waterfall. It's gonna be a hot one when we hit Grand Junction, maybe even sooner, but we may hit some rain right after the service around lunchtime, so we'll see how tomorrow goes. But for now, be sure to like and subscribe and follow along on all these adventures. And then I will see you guys in the morning. Good night, friends.